Why would anyone call Costa Rica the world's most sinful country? It's shocking, isn't it? Most people think of Costa Rica as a tropical paradise, lush jungles, endless beaches. But in 2025, media headlines screamed that this peaceful nation had topped the charts of sinful destinations. What sparked this wild claim? It wasn't crime. It wasn't danger. The label came from something else entirely. Tourists poured in, drawn by adventure, excitement, and a touch of mischief. Costa Rica had become the place to break from routine, push limits, and live freely. Suddenly, everyone was talking about it as the world's hottest, most sinful getaway. But what's the real story? Did Costa Rica earn its title from wild parties and nightlife, or is there more beneath the surface? The truth goes deep, into the heart of daily life, adventure, and the human spirit. Let's journey through the myths and mysteries. It's time to see Costa Rica through the eyes of someone who's lived wild, faced risks, and found beauty in the unexpected. Come with me as we reveal the real Costa Rica, the world's most sinful country in the best possible ways. When you hear the word sinful, what comes to mind? Maybe you think of forbidden pleasures, wild nights, breaking the rules. In Costa Rica, sinful takes on a new meaning. It's not about doing wrong, it's about living life with passion and courage. Here, sinful means saying yes to adventure. It's night swimming in warm ocean waves with strangers you just met. It's dancing until dawn, feet bare in the sand. It's tasting new foods, spicy and sweet, richer than anything you've tried before. It's laughing too loudly, loving too deeply, and daring to live in the moment. For many, Costa Rica is a place to escape the pressures of work and expectation. Here, people shed their worries. They embrace the wild side of life. Locals call it pura vida, the pure life. In 2025, this sinful spirit drew people from all over the world. They craved the freedom to be themselves, to make memories, and to find joy in the unexpected. But don't mistake sinful for selfish or destructive. In Costa Rica, it's about connection, to nature, to each other, to the raw, beating heart of life. That's a kind of temptation we could all use a little more of. Wake up in Costa Rica and you'll hear birds singing before sunrise. The air is thick with the scent of flowers and rain. People here move slowly, savoring each moment. Coffee is strong, conversations are warm, and smiles come easy. This is daily life, simple, relaxed, and joyful. Children walk to school through green hills. Workers head to jobs in towns or on farms, greeting neighbors with a friendly buenos dias. Shops open late, close early, and nobody seems to mind. Even in busy cities, there's a sense of calm, a rhythm that flows like the nearby rivers. In the evenings, families gather on porches. They share meals of rice, beans, and fresh fruit. Laughter drifts through the air. Friends stop by without warning. No one is in a rush. This is the heart of Pura Vida, finding happiness in what you have and who you're with. But daily life here isn't always easy. There are storms, power cuts, and the challenges of rural living. Still, people face every day with hope and resilience. If you visit, you'll feel it too, a sense of belonging, even far from home. Did you know Costa Rica has no army? It abolished its military in 1948. Since then, the country has focused on peace, education, and health. This tiny nation is now one of the world's happiest places. Life expectancy here is among the highest in Latin America. Costa Rica is home to 5% of all animal and plant species on Earth, despite making up just 0.03% of the planet's surface. That means you're never far from a toucan, a sloth, or a hidden waterfall. Over a quarter of the land is protected as national parks and reserves. Nature is king here. This country also leads the world in renewable energy. Nearly all electricity comes from wind, water, and sun. The government even pays farmers to protect forests, not cut them down. Green isn't just a color, it's a way of life. One more shocker. Costa Rica has more teachers than police officers. Education is a top priority. No wonder so many people here speak English and welcome travelers with open arms. There's always something new to learn in Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a playground for adventure lovers. The land is wild and alive. You can surf giant Pacific waves at sunrise, then zip line through jungle treetops by noon. Hike up a volcano, paddleboard on a crystal lake, or, explore caves filled with bats and glowing insects. Nighttime brings a different kind of magic. The air cools. The jungle comes alive with frogs, owls, and howler monkeys. In beach towns, the party begins. Bars light up the sand, music thunders, and fire dancers spin against the black sky. It's easy to get swept away, but adventure isn't just for tourists. Locals love to live on the edge too. Soccer games in muddy fields, motorbikes on mountain roads, fishing in hidden coves. Everyone finds their own way to feel alive. If you want to feel your heart race, Costa Rica delivers. Every day is a chance to try something new, to climb higher, dive deeper, and taste the wild side of life. That's what makes it sinful, in the best sense of the word. Food in Costa Rica tempts every traveler. The flavors are fresh, bold, and honestly just unforgettable. You'll want to start your day with gallo pinto. That's rice and beans cooked up with onions and peppers, served with eggs and sweet plantains. And, don't forget to sip some rich local coffee as the sun rises. For lunch, try casado. It means married, but really, it's a plate piled high. Meat or fish, salad, beans, and fried yucca. Everything comes straight from nearby farms or markets. Oh, and you definitely shouldn't miss ceviche. Fish marinated in lime, spiced with chilies, and just bursting with flavor. Street food is everywhere too. Vendors sell empanadas, tamales, and sweet churros. On the coast, seafood is king. Grilled snapper, octopus salad, shrimp tacos. Every meal is a celebration shared with friends and strangers alike. Food isn't just fuel here, it's a way to connect, to slow down, to save a life. Every bite tells a story. Try it and you'll taste the real Costa Rica. Wild, rich, and full of surprises. The people of Costa Rica are some of the friendliest you'll ever meet. Warm smiles greet you everywhere you go. Locals are proud of their country and honestly happy to help travelers. If you need directions or advice, just ask. Most will go out of their way to make you feel at home, but, you know, life isn't perfect, even in paradise. Many families work hard just to get by. Wages are low and jobs can be uncertain, especially in rural areas. Sometimes roads wash out in the rain. Healthcare, while good, isn't always easy to reach for everyone. Still, there's a sense of community that holds people together. Neighbors help each other in tough times. Festivals and soccer games bring towns to life. Even during storms, laughter and music fill the air. Come to Costa Rica, and you'll see both the joys and the struggles. That's what makes it real. People here know how to celebrate life even when it's hard. That spirit is the country's greatest treasure. Costa Rica is just, well, stunning. Rainforests shimmer with green, waterfalls tumble down rocky cliffs, and beaches stretch for miles. Everywhere you turn, nature dazzles the eyes and soothes the soul. It's honestly easy to fall in love with this place. But paradise has its challenges. The weather can turn wild. Sudden storms, flash floods, landslides. Mosquitoes bite, and sometimes wildlife gets a little too close for comfort. City traffic can be chaos, and not every corner is tourist-friendly. Tourism brings money but also problems. Popular beaches get crowded. Natural areas face pressure from development. Some people worry that Pura Vida is turning into a brand, losing its real meaning. It's a delicate balance between growth and preservation. Still, the beauty of Costa Rica is in its resilience. The land and its people adapt, survive, and thrive. Here, you learn to respect nature's power and your own. It's not always easy, but it's always unforgettable. So, is Costa Rica really the world's most sinful country? Maybe it is, if sinful means living life to the fullest. It's a place where you can break free, try new things, and find joy in every corner. The adventure, the food, the people, the beauty, it's all waiting for you. This country isn't perfect, and honestly, that's the point. The most powerful experiences come from the mix of pleasure and challenge, comfort and risk. Costa Rica invites you to dive in, to see the wild side of life, and to cherish every moment. If you've ever dreamed of escaping the ordinary, now's your chance. Come feel the rush of a jungle storm, the warmth of a stranger's smile, the taste of fresh mango in the morning sun. Let Costa Rica teach you what it means to be truly alive. Support this journey, share your stories, spread the word, and maybe even plan a trip of your own. The world's most sinful country is calling. Will you answer?